Well, just talk about it. And today, 11/11, another news: Malaysian man loses 5K in rental property scam in Bangsar South. So I've shared in my YouTube video the red flags. Let's look at the list of red flags and how many it is in this article itself. This was the red flags I shared on my YouTube video. If you have not watched, right, the link is on my bio. So first is price lower than market. Second, the agent that you deal with didn't show up. Very rush and pushy, and high upfront deposit. Okay. So this news actually came from Twitter. This person Ray, he found this listing on Property Guru for Camellia Service Kit. So again, I've also mentioned in my video, sites like Property Guru, you need to be a licensed agent to register. So somehow or some other, they managed to slip through the cracks, and this is something that the listing sites need to address. Okay, I think they must have skipped like some process or due diligence. That's why it happens. So this is the reason, right, why the listing sites like iProperty and Property Guru, they do not allow public to actually advertise. Okay, they want to protect the public. They do not allow the public, and only licensed agents can advertise. Okay, so you try to sign up for the account. You cannot sign up for account unless you have a rent tag. And agents also, we have the rent tag, right? One agent, one account, one rent tag. So this one, they found a listing. Somebody might have slipped through the crack to actually list it. Okay, so it could be also like the agent, the account might be hacked. So the account hacked, right? The scammer used the agent's account and advertise. And then of course the scammer will change the phone number lah. Once you go up there, what they do is they change their phone number so that the enquiries will be directed to them. Okay, so last minute, however, the agent informed Ray at the last minute that her colleague will show him around instead. First red flag. Okay, so remember, the agent suddenly didn't show up. The agent that you deal with suddenly didn't show up. For whatever reasons, then they will say, oh, this one is my assistant lah, this one is my colleague lah. It doesn't matter, okay? So what you can do as a consumer, you ask the identification again from this person. Whether it's an assistant lah, whether it's a colleague lah, whatever they say, as long as they don't produce the rent tag and the qualification that is required to show you the place, you just walk away. You just walk away, it's not worth it. Okay. And I've also mentioned in my video, right, that we agents we don't work alone one. We work together so you can close the deal faster. But in this case, right, the one agent can represent only one side. For example, let's just say today I have the unit in Bangsar South for rent. I am known as the listing agent. Okay, so I deal with the landlord. So another agent that will accompany the tenant, in this case Ray, is called the tenant agent. So two people. But we both, the key here is we both have the ID to show you. Okay, to show you that we are registered agents. So you need to ask for that. Next. Second red flag. Unit listed much cheaper than similar units in the same condo. Again, price lower than market. Market 2005, suddenly listed at 1005. Example, I don't know, Camellia's price. This is classic example for bait and switch. Okay. The person familiar with the area only send a substitute. This one, I deal with many incompetent agents. Some of them don't even know about the property, and actually dare to even show some more. So it's not a red flag lah. A lot of agents are out there very incompetent. So trust checking, first message, and the listing removed due to swarming and overwhelming inquiries about the property. Of course, when you put the market price so low, you will definitely receive a lot of inquiries. Okay, this is also where people will start asking, right? So to me, this one is a normal human behavior. It shouldn't be a red flag lah. The red flag is the price in the first place at the start. Okay. So the scammer even go as far as faking the offer letter. Letter look legitimate, official masthead, logo, formal elements, everything in place. So most of you, right, uh, it's the first time actually seeing the letter, the offer letter. Okay, so I don't blame Ray for not uh, checking on this, because most of the people will be seeing the offer letter for the first time, and you will not know what is written on it also most of the time. Alright, you just sign on it. So the thing here is that the key here is that you can actually check the legitimacy of the real estate agency. Okay, on top of the letter will have this code, E something something or V something something. That one is a code you can check on the LPPH website, a firm, whether it's a registered firm or not. Another way to check is the serial number. Every documents is, because we pay income tax on a business, so the serial number is how you check. If you're not sure, right, that is the serial number that exists, you can actually ask the agency, the firm, the real estate agency firm, whether this transaction actually exists. They will tell you whether it's a fake or real number. Okay, but I understand most of the time, right, this moving in and moving out you do on the weekends. Office don't open on the weekend, right? Next big red flags found that making assistant required to pay the remaining deposit before the handover on 10 November. Usually pay deposit day of handover itself before the agent pass keys. Okay, this one also I got mentioned. Very high upfront deposit. Okay, this is also one of the red flag. When you want to rent, right, first you pay 1 month as an earnest deposit in booking. Then the remaining 2.5 is when the handover date, you transfer first, and then the agent will pass you the key. Okay, transfer first and agent will pass you the key. Of course, you have to sign the tenancy agreement. So Ray here thinking that, okay, since I'm going to meet you at 10 a.m. instead of 1, so I just transfer the remaining payment. Then what happens is that after you transfer the remaining payment, after he transfer the remaining payment, the scammer actually ghosts him, never reply his message, even the substitute, the assistant also never reply message, nothing. Okay, so that's why Ray called the property agency and closed during weekend again. So after calling so many times, right, you receive a call. You can see here, receive a call from another person, but it's the agent from the same agency. Okay, and once Ray tell him about the story, then the person verified that this is actually a scam and that is an impersonator. So you see, merely impersonating actual agents. So he is advised to launch a complaint with MCMC. Okay, this is for the listing of Property Guru. And also the police also didn't sugarcoat the matter. This kind of case where you transfer to the mail account, they can only investigate to mail account. That account is an account of individual. Okay, if I didn't mention whether individual or company, but I think it's individual. So again, never transfer to an individual account. Okay, never transfer to an individual account. Never transfer to also a company unless it's a real estate agency, and you must verify the real estate agency license on the board website first before even transfer. Okay, don't the company is ABC agency, suddenly they ask you to transfer to XYZ agency. But XYZ agency, the name only XYZ agency, but there's no registration on the website. Do not transfer. Okay, so these are the precautions. You can verify the property agent's license on the board, go via website, LPPH website. Okay, just type in LPPH Malaysia, and you also avoid making personal account except to a property agency. And property agency you can also verify. Okay, licensed property agency only can receive and hold earnest deposit. So I hope that answers the question. Again, remember, these are the common red flags. The first thing is they need to attract you is always the price. Okay, so when something that is too good to be true, please be cautious. I'm not saying there's nothing good out there in the world, but just be extra careful. Okay, especially if you are in a rush. So this is Kenny here from Property Stories, and I'll see you again next video.